Hi everyone, my name is Lisa. Thank you so much for checking out the Stop, Drop, and Knit podcast. Today's video is going to be a little bit different from my normal format. I haven't had a chance this week to sit down and record a regular podcast episode, but I have been filming a little bit of between the podcast episodes footage, a little bit here and there. I've got some spinning that I recorded a couple of days ago. I've got a little bit of natural dyeing that I recorded and a little bit of knitting yesterday, winding some yarn, talking about projects that I'm planning. So in lieu of a regular episode today, I thought I would just kind of show you a little bit of me working on different things as I do between episodes and just kind of put some kind of video together for you guys. So I have no idea how this is going to go. Kind of maybe a little vlog style, but not really a vlog at the same time. So that being said, I today am wearing a knit item. So I'm actually really excited. This is the first time that I am wearing my Spring Thing shawl with an actual shirt top that I bought to pair with it specifically. So I knit this out of, I want to say it was yarn from Humble Bumble Yarn Co. or something. It was a one skein sock yarn that I had gotten, and it had this neon sock, like heel and toe yarn that came with it. And I just thought that that was a really fun edge, but I had nothing in my wardrobe that really felt like it was the right thing to wear it with. So when I was doing some shopping last year, I found this top and I said, oh, I love that. That's going to be so cute to wear to work and wear it with my Spring Thing shawl. I think the yellows will go perfectly. So that's what I did today. I had to go in to the office for a meeting for a few hours this morning, and it's still a little bit chilly. This morning was chilly. It's going to be getting into maybe about 70. So I'm not going to keep this on today, but I wanted to show it because I'm wearing it today. So things are going to be a little bit twisty, out of order today. Not going to do the structured segments or anything like that, but I just wanted to have some kind of video to put up. So I'll see what I can manage to put together with all the random footage that I have. But I came home and there was a package in my mailbox from Knitterly Things. I thought I would open it right now. So yeah, we're gonna open it. I don't subscribe to her monthly sock yarn club any longer, only because I have 4 or 5 years of yarn from the club, and I can't knit it nearly as fast as it comes in. So, but the other day she had posted, I guess last week sometime, a colorway that she had dyed up, and it was very neutral, and I thought it would be the perfect thing to knit up for my husband. So just trying to open this in such a way that I'm not going to cut into the yarn. And yeah. Okay, so this is what I picked up. It is called Rock Slide. She had dyed this as, I think, a DK weight yarn, and then somebody asked if she could do it on fingering weight too. So I ordered this on her fingering weight base. It is 75% superwash wool, 25% nylon. So really beautiful browns and gray and cream stripes. I also ordered a bunch of minis to go with it. I ordered actually one of each color. So she gives you a choice of minis to order for it, or to order all 4. So I just went ahead and got all 4. So this is the sock yarn with all the different color minis. And what I was thinking was if I got all of the minis and just one skein of the sock yarn, I would hopefully have enough to make my husband a pair of socks if I utilized like two of or a little bit of each of these for the heels and the cuffs and the toes, in addition to this single skein. Because one skein of sock yarn is not enough for a pair of socks for my husband, but adding some minis in there, I'm hoping will get me there. So that is my plan for those. And then I also got one skein of yarn for me, and it is called Rainbow Revolution, and basically it is gray with rainbow stripes in between, and they go in rainbow order. I can insert a picture of the colorway from the website. It should still be up there. So this is this is 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. So that is what I've got from Knitterly Things. So I think that I am going to sit here and do a little bit of knitting. What time is it? I have a little under an hour, maybe 45 minutes before I have to get Ellen off the bus and go to theater again. So that means I'll be doing a little bit more spinning today. So I'll be able to take a little bit more footage there. And I think I'm going to throw something in the dye pot to get soaking, and then I'll heat it up later tonight. So I'm gonna go do some of that.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me every night. When I close my eyes, I see
so I'm gonna do a little bit of prep work in my kitchen for some dyeing that I'm going to do later. I have one of 2 jars here of dandelion root. I did some weeding a couple of weeks ago here in my yard where I am renting from. And, oops, I dropped one. And then what I did was I dehydrated all of these dandelion roots. So I am going to stick this mesh paint bag inside my dye pot so that I can easily lift out the dye material when I'm done using it. And I'm gonna bring this over to the sink. And basically what I'm gonna do is I've got some shearers and I'm just gonna chop this up into little bits because with dye material, the more surface area you expose, it will hopefully release more color. Now, I am expecting to just get like a boring brownish shade of color. I've never dyed with dandelion root before. I have dyed with dandelion flowers many times, and I get a really nice shade of yellow. And if you mix the leaves in, it can be more of a greenish yellow. There is a myth, and I don't know if it's a myth or if it really exists somewhere, but I'm going to be doing some kind of experimentation with the dandelion roots. Scottish tartans were apparently dyed red. They got the red color from dandelion root. Nobody knows how to do it. I am guessing that it might be with an ammonia modification. I'm not sure. But I have another jar of dandelion roots, and I'm going to do some experimenting with those in soaking in ammonia for a while and see if we can draw out any red, or if it's maybe just a different strain of dandelion that they've got in Scotland. So I have no idea. People have tried it, and I guess nobody's really been successful with it, but you know, everybody would love to achieve this magenta color. So obviously magenta is more interesting than brown. So if there is any chance that we can achieve that, I want to give it a shot. But for today, I am just going to do the traditional water boil method and just see if we can get some kind of brown from this. So the worst case that happens is I might have to alter it with an iron after bath. So we will see. So I'm just going to go ahead and start chopping these up. Might not even have to chop it up. I might be able to just kind of break them. I also dried a bunch of these up because it'll be good to have some of these around for the rabbit and for the guinea pig. These are very nutritious for them. So I'll probably set a few aside. Yeah, some of these I might have to break up a little bit more. So I figure I will let these start soaking while I am out of the apartment until dinner time, and then we can go ahead and put the stove on later on when I get back. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this for several minutes. It's gonna probably take about 20 minutes to break these all up. I'm not gonna put you through that. And I will check in with you guys later. Okay, so now that I've broken up all those bits, I am filling this with water and we're gonna let it soak while I am gone. All right, so this is the color liquid we're getting from the dandelion root. Not so exciting, but you know who does think dandelion root is exciting? This guy. Hey, Felix. Hey, Felix. Hey, Ben. What What you munching on there? Do you got a dandelion root? Yeah? You do have one. You want this one? Do you want dandelion root? Yeah, look at that one. Look at that. You're still munching. I'll just leave that there for you. What do you think? Super yummy. These are super nutritious for them. So, and they're really good for their teeth. Yeah. Really good for their teeth. So just like guinea pigs, rabbits too, their teeth don't ever stop growing, which is why you've got to give them plenty of things like this to chew on. Where did it go? I think it went on the other side of you. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, look. There it is. Buddy. Here. So yummy, right? Mmm. Dandelion root. Oh, yeah, you take that. So he's a happy little bunny right now. I think we're gonna give him a haircut this weekend. Oh boy, that'll be fun. So I'm just going to put 2 skeins in the dye bath just to test it out, and we'll see what we get. I'm not really optimistic, just expecting some kind of brownish, yellowish thing. But you know, you can't figure these things out unless you try. So last night I finished up knitting sleeve number 1 for my Effervescent tee, which is the cover of Pom Pom magazine from last year in spring. So Aimee Sher is the designer. I've got the bottom part of the sweater. It's knit bottom up. I've got that ready to go. And then after I finish both sleeves, I'm going to connect it all together, and then I'll be ready to do the beautiful, exciting lace yoke part, and then finally the ruffle. So I went ahead last night and I wound up the last skein of yarn and the mohair so that that is all ready to go. But look at how fun this is. For the sleeve, I decided not to alternate skeins. I just decided to let it do its pooling thing. For the sleeves, I really didn't care too much. And so this, they're going to be like elbow length sleeves. So my top isn't really doing it justice, but it's about 10 inches long, and hopefully this will block out a little bit. I did the magic loop technique, and yeah, I tried pulling the yarn, the second stitch in, and I'm still getting the ladders, so I don't really know what to do about that, but hoping that it floofs up a little bit. But it'll also be the inside of the arm, so not completely a big deal. So I finished sleeve number 1. I have to say that I was not excited to knit the sleeves before like doing the yoke, but it is kind of nice to be knitting the sleeves separately and not having like the whole sweater, the weight of the whole sweater bogging everything down. So I also got just the first few rows of the ribbing done on the second sleeve. So I have another inch and a bit to go still on that, and then the rest of the sleeve. So that's what I'm hoping to finish this weekend, is the second sleeve of this, so that I can connect it all together and get to the really fun part. So I'm just gonna sit here and knit a couple of rows on this ribbing right now, not just for like 5 minutes. I don't really have a lot of knitting time because I also want to eat a snack before I have to go get Owen from the bus stop and take him off to theater. So we're just gonna do 5 minutes here. 5 minutes is better than 0 minutes. Gotta sneak it in when you can.
Wasn't I meant to lie in your arms here for a while? I'm alive and I take you in. I've been falling, when I reach out, you will hold on. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? When I touch you, it will break through. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? Oh, was it a rainbow falling? When I reach out, you will hold on. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? When I touch you, it will break through. Was it a rainbow falling? Was it a rainbow falling? I've been falling and I've been oh, was it a rainbow falling?
That's all I got time for. Snack time.